Hi everyone, welcome to the US individual taxation class. In this class, I'll be walking you through the complete overview of the individual taxation in the United States of America. This course is completely in line with the Enroll Agent Examination Part 1 of the IRS. So let's dive into for more detail to have complete overview of individual taxation. Okay, so welcome to the class, everyone. So in today's session, it's the first class for the US taxation, specifically about the individual taxation. In today's class, the overall structure of next couple of hours, which we are planning to spend together. First, I'll walk you through the complete, you can say, introduction about the US taxation program, about the book, all the chapters in the book, high level, and then maybe we can spend few minutes. I'll walk you through the Surgeon software as well. I know some of you are already familiar with it, but some of you are not familiar with it. So I'll quickly walk you through how to use the Surgeon Learning Management software so that you all would be on a same page of using the Surgeon Learning Management software. And then we'll be discussing more in detail about what all tax laws are being covered in the US taxation, specifically for the individual taxation. Like the entire book or notes which we'll be sharing with you are based on certain US tax laws. So I'll be giving you a high-level overview about those respective tax law, tax codes, and then I have downloaded those tax laws and tax codes for your ready reference as well. So if you need it for more detail, like for any specific topic you want to go and more dig down into it, so you can use those tax laws and tax codification, which I'll be sharing with you. And then after we'll be walking you through the exam pattern, so that on a first class, you should be very much clear what you can expect in the exam and how you need to prepare for those exams, right? And then we'll be discussing certain definitions and terminologies today. I know some of you are chartered accountant, or some of you are law practitioners, or some of you have already studied like Indian income tax, right? Maybe in your graduation or post-graduation or in your different professional education. So you might have certain terminologies already fixed in your mind. So how those terminologies in US taxation are being different, that is what I'll walk you through at a high level today. And then we'll be going into detail for the IRS website, in which I'll walk you through like respective forms and how to scroll those IRS website, what all you can say tools and you can say forms, templates, guidance, news are being available on the IRS website, so that you feel more comfortable walking that through independently after that also. And like as a tax practitioner, we should be very much familiar with those like IRS website, so that like as and when there is some specific need arise for any specific clarification or specific tax laws, or maybe responding to your client when you are doing your own practice, then you know where to get it, right? Then today in the second half, we'll be taking you through the forms for the individual taxation, that is called Form 1040, right? That's for individual taxation return filing form. So I'll walk you through that also. And then 1040X, that is like any amendment to the income tax return, how an individual need to file in the US, right? And then after, like post lunch or maybe post break, I'll walk you through the entire section of the US taxation for the individual taxation today, so that you have a broader picture or broader idea what all things you can expect in the individual taxation exam. And this is the plan for the today's like next 3.5 hours, which we're gonna spend together. So without wasting much of your time, I'll take you through the quick introduction to the, you can say, the overview of, you can say, the individual taxation program, or which we're gonna learn in this, you can say, classes for the individual taxation, right? So let me know when you all can see my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so don't worry, like I have made all these notes for you. So After the class, I'll send you all these notes to you in the group, which is our like WhatsApp group, so that you can download and save at your desktop or maybe at your mobile. So that will be a quick reference for each one of you. Rather than writing now, we'll be spending more time on learning or discussing any thoughts or any doubts or any clarification you might be needing in the respective section. Right. First, if I talked about like overview of the individual taxation. So in the individual taxation, if you see in your book, there are 5 chapters. So these all 5 chapters are completely in line with the blueprint issued by the Internal Revenue Service Department for the individual taxation exam, right? And here, if you see, the first chapter is preliminary work and tax preparer data. So from this chapter, you can expect 17 questions coming in your exam. So here it is being specifically mentioned in the blueprint in itself, like which area would be tested with by how many questions. And I think like initially when you have discussed with Garima or maybe with me about this course, you might be aware of there are total 100 multiple choice question coming in your exam. Right, so 17 would be coming from the chapter 1, which is preliminary work and taxpayer data. Second is incomes and the assets. Right, from that chapter you can expect around 21 questions coming in your exam. And the third one is deductions and tax credits, and that also you can expect around 21 questions coming in your exam. And the fourth chapter is taxation, that is like calculation of taxes, payment of taxes. Right, from that you can expect around 17 questions. And then tax advice. Right, as an enrolled agent, as a tax practitioner, it's your vital role to give the tax advice to your clients. Right, from there also you can expect around 12 questions. And the last chapter, which is specialized return for the individual, so there you can expect around 12 questions. So these are the 5 chapters in which, if you see, the most weightage is of chapter number 4, which is taxation and the advice. Right, 17 plus 12, if you see, around 29 questions would be coming from chapter 4. So that's the most important chapter. Apart from that, income, asset, deduction and credit are the most important chapter. Right, so so far so good. Anything you guys need clarification here? Okay, so now jumping into like from how this entire individual taxation curriculum has been drafted, right, in your book, as well as the notes which we'll be sharing with you, and from where exactly the things are coming. I know some of you are like law practitioner, you have an habit of reading like Bare Acts, right? So these are the Bare Acts from which these books have been extracted, or the notes which I'm sharing with you has been made out of these Bare Acts. First one is Internal Revenue Code, that is initially built in 1874, and that has further amended in 1939 and has got further amended in 1954, and finally and recently it has been amended in 1986. After that, there are like every year there are certain amendments comes, like in every budget there are certain amendments in tax laws, but the major amendment last came is in 1986. After that, they have like Federal Unemployment Tax Act also. So in US, if the people who can employ or who can serve to the company, but for any reason they are unemployed, they get certain benefits from the government. And those all benefits come under the federal government. So the act is Federal Unemployment Tax Act 1937 for it, right? And the next one is, which is like recently, and the major amendments came in 2015 when the Obama was president. So in the Obama presidency, they have come up with the Protecting Americans from the Tax Hikes Act. So that came up in 2015. So when we are walking through the different section of the law, different topic of the law, when we are going through the individual taxation, and later on in part 2 about like business taxation, and in part 3 about the appeal representation of the client, you will see a lot of reference have been given to the PATH Act, right? So this came enacted, this has got enacted in 2015 under the Obama administration. right? And then when Donald Trump came, so in 2017, when they came up in the first year of their administration, they come up with the Tax Cut and Job Act 2017. So when you go through the detail of Tax Cut and Job Act 2017, I'm sure each one of you start loving Donald Trump. So he has made, like in his administration, this is a great work he has done. To be very honest, no one on the earth has dared to do such a significant tax cuts, especially for the businesses, which has supported their overall economic extremely high. As you will go through in the individual taxation and business taxation, you'll appreciate more and more to the Donald Trump, and thanks to Donald Trump for TCJA Act 2017 to bringing in place, and it has given a big relief, especially to the businesses, right? And now in 2020 also during the COVID time, right? So at that point of time, initially like Donald Trump was the president and they come up with this CARES Act in 2020, and which has been further amended in the Biden's administration as well. So that is called Coronavirus Aid Relief and Economic Security Act 2020. The students, like each one of us, as we are planning to sit for the exam in the February 2022, so this act will be very much relevant for each one of us, right? This is a special relief act initiated, or you can say initially enacted under the Donald Trump administration and has been further amended by the Joe Biden administration, right? And now recently they come up with the Inflation Reduction Act that comes under the Joe Biden administration. So these are the certain laws and acts of which like summary is in your book and in the notes which I'll be sharing with you for the individual taxation, right? So these are the basis from which all the books has been made, or these are the basis from which like all notes have been made. But books and the notes are being majorly made to make you prepare for the individual taxation exam, right? So if you need more and more details, so I'll be sharing all these things with you. So maybe like I can put here in chat box about these acts, and then you can save on your laptop. So I'm sending this one by one in the chat box and you can save it. So first one is 2015 Path Act. Let me know if you have received it.
Received, sir.
Received? Okay. So second is Federal Unemployment Act. I'm sharing with you. Yeah, please download this BEAR Act. It will be helpful for your practice later on. And then third, I am sharing with you is TCJA Act 2017. This is also very much important. The fourth I'm sharing with you is CARES Act 2020. And the fifth one I'm sharing with you is the Summary of Inflation Reduction Act 2022. So these all are like, like BEAR Act, which will help you during your practice.
Or sending it on the WhatsApp group.
I'll send you on the WhatsApp as well, but here in the chat box I have dropped just now. So if you can just open the chat, so you can download all this PDF. Otherwise, I'll send you on the WhatsApp as well. So it may be very heavy, might not sure like it may come in WhatsApp or not. Have you got it?
So is the chat box on this Zoom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ajay, Shelly, Rajat.
Shelly.
Chat is empty.
No, we have to receive. I don't know why. Like.
Are you able to download this PDF from chat or not?
Yes, sir, I have downloaded.
Yeah, Shelly, how about you?
No, sir, I didn't get it.
No worries, we can share in group as well, no? So we will share.
Yeah, no worries. Otherwise, I can email to all of you, and then you can download from that email.
I have shared in the group.
In the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I have shared it in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you. So nice of you, sir. So if you see, like, I can show you what all things I have shared with you. So first one is this Federal Unemployment Tax Act. So this is complete a bare act, which I have shared with you, right? Then second, I have shared this 2015 Path Act. So this is also like from the Gazette, right? And third, I have shared with you is 2017 TCJA Act, right? Tax Cut and Jobs Act. This one is complete bare act, which I shared with you. And then next I have shared is 2020 CARES Act. So this also I have shared with you, right? And then lastly is the quick summary of the Inflation Reduction Act, because this is still under finalization stage. So it's a quick summary which I shared with you, right? So these are certain documents I have shared with you, which is like the tax laws from which this individual taxation has been built, course has been built. Now coming to the exam pattern. I know some of you are already aware of, but for the benefit of everyone, so exam will be of 100 multiple choice question, and those 100 multiple choice question would be resulting into 130 score, right? And to pass the exam, you are required to score 105 out of 130, right? So to pass the exam, you require 105 score out of 130, right? Any doubt or anything need clarification? Okay, so far so good. Second important thing is national average pass rate for the part 1, which is like individual taxation, is 66%, and for part 2, which is a business taxation, is 74%, and part 3, which is appeal, penalty and representation, is 83%, and the total complete average is around 72% is the national average pass rate. So the first exam which we are starting today is the most difficult one, right? If you see, the 66% is the pass rate for it, and business taxation is 74%, and then third one, appeal, penalty and representation, is 83%, right? Now coming to the type of multiple choice question, what kind of question you can expect in the exam? First one is one second. Okay, I got some problem in my charger. Yeah, so type of multiple choice question you can expect in exam are 3 type of multiple choice question. One is like direct question, which is very much straightforward, where you can easily understand what is the question, call of the question, and how to respond to those respective question through the multiple choice question, multiple choice option. Second would be maybe like sometime you will see the multiple choice question, which is like incomplete sentence. And you need to complete the sentence, or you need to fill in the blanks. And those fill in the blanks would be coming in the option section. And you need to select the option which is a right fit for that fill in the blanks, right? And third category of multiple choice question you may expect in exam is a negative questions. So which include the words like not, except for. So these kind of language where you need to be more careful about understanding the call of the question, right? And how the overall exam will be of 100 multiple choice question, and the exam will be of 3.5 hours. And in that, you'll be getting additional 15 minutes break as well. So 3.5 hours, you need to crack 100 multiple choice question. For that, what is the most important thing is doing the practice of multiple choice question. So after each and every class, I highly recommend to each one of you to do the practice of respective multiple choice question. And before you start the final preparation, it is highly advisable to do the mock test so that you know your speed as per the exams. Mock test in the software is exactly in the same fashion how it will be coming in your exam. So do practice of the mock test so that you understand like how you are cracking the questions or how you are managing the time for the exam perspective. So that is the most important thing. And in the Prometric Center, your examination will be in the Prometric Center, as most of us are from like North India. So examination center we have here in Gurgaon. So that's in sector 48, Iris building is a Prometric Center where you need to sit for the exam. And in the Prometric Center, you won't be allowed anything to take along with you inside, right? Not even a water bottle. So you won't get the water bottle at all. So inside the Prometric Center, you have been provided like paper, pencil, and calculator, right? Those things will be provided to you, but no personal stuff you can carry in the Prometric Center when you are sitting for the exam. So be mentally prepared for it. There would not be any mobile, there would not be any stuff to munch, there would not be any stuff to drink, there would not be any stuff to like mobiles or something like that, right? All those things you need to leave outside when you are getting into the Prometric Center, right? Anything you need more clarification here on exam pattern side? So far so good? Yes, no, kuch to bol do.
Yes, fine, sir.
एक yes तो आई finally. 1 second. Okay, I'll fix in the break time. Yeah, and most important thing for each one of us is a valid passport. I know we all are eligible, but some of us having a passport, some of us don't have the passport right now. So this is the most important thing because once you apply the passport, it may take like 20 to 30 days to get into your hand. And after that, we need to all apply for the admission with the IRS. So next week, we'll be investing some time as a group together to doing like registration with the IRS, right? So be ready with your valid passport. If you don't have the valid passport, apply for it as early as possible. Otherwise, it will be difficult to sit for the exam or you won't be able to sit for the exam, right? So now, before getting more into detail about this, I'll quickly walk you through the Surgeon Learning Management software as well, how to use it, right? So you all have got access to the Surgeon, right? So if you go to their website, it may looks like this, right? So you just need to apply surgeon.com, and then if you need to go to here, login side. So in the login side, you need to click the e-exam, and then this kind of window will be open. There you need to enter your login ID and password. Once you enter into the login ID, you will see, one second, you will see, so you will see this, right? So study less and pass faster with the ASAP technology. So here there are two things. One, you can study through the ASAP technology, in which initially they will give you a couple of multiple choice questions based on your current understanding. If you respond to those multiple choice questions, then software run the algorithm at the back end and they come up with your ready score. If you sit for the exam today, how much you might have been scored, and then it make like complete hyper personalized study plan for you, and then it will tell you one by one how to study, what all videos you need to watch, what all book section you need to read, and what all multiple choice question you need to practice, right? And it will make your life very simple, because the software is really awesome. It has like complete adaptive learning technology, which is their patented technology. No one on the earth have this technology, especially for the EA review course, if you see, right? But otherwise, how we all Indian students are being used to study is the linear learning way, right? In which first we watch all the, you can say, US professor recorded video, then we read through the entire book, then we do all multiple choice question and practice, and then we do the mock test, and then we feel comfortable, we are close to exam. So that's completely your choice. But like, as we are not very much accustomed with the US taxation, I would say let's use like hybrid approach. Along with the classes, you can study through the linear learning, but after the classes, once you have a greater, or you can say much idea about the US taxation, then for the exam purpose, switch to ASAP technology. That will definitely be saving like 50 to 60% or 60 to 70% of your study time for sure, right? So how it actually works, so if you see here, this kind of screen will be there, then you need to hit the next one. Here it will tell you which technology you want to study. So whether you want to go with the ASAP technology or you want to go with the linear technology. As of now, we are clicking here for the linear technology because we are going with the hybrid mode. So if you click on the linear technology, it will ask you when you are planning to sit for the exam, right? So it will make a hyper-personalized study plan for you as well. So let's say if you are planning to sit for the exam, let's say on 15th of February, which is 73 days from now. So then you hit to next. So which all days you will be studying? Let's say Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to Friday. How much time will be investing? 1 hour, 2 hours? How much time you are comfortable investing on weekdays? Whatever is completely your choice. Accordingly, you just need to select the days, right? And then you need to hit let's go button. So it will show you screen like this, right? Can you all see my screen? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, everyone? Okay. So here is the thing. If you see, these are the 5 chapters. So 5 section, 5 chapter, which was saying the preliminary work, taxpayer data is the first chapter. Second chapter is income and asset. Third chapter is deduction and credit. Fourth chapter is taxation. And the 5th chapter is advising the individual taxpayer. And the 6th one is specialized tax return. So in a book, 4th and 5th is together, clubbed together. But here it has been considered separately. And now in the respective section, if you click over here, you will see the sub part as well. So in the preliminary work and taxpayer, it's only one part, which is 1A. If you see in income and assets, there are 4 parts. One is income, second is retirement income, third is property, real and personal property, fourth one is adjustment to income, right? So same way, like each section, each chapter, you may see like different subtopic as well. And now how you need to study this video button. Can you all see this video button? If you click on this video button, it will take you to the recorded lecture in this subtopic. So for example, first one is preliminary work. If you click on this, then you will see the US professor pre-recorded video will be starting here, right? You can switch in this fashion. If you want to see the professor, then you can make it full screen to the professor. And if you want to see the PPT, then you can switch in this way, right? And then volume also you can increase and decrease. Speed also you can increase and decrease from here, right? And then if you say, if you want to download what she is presenting in the screen, so you can click on this button and you can download the PDF also. So this PPT can come in the PDF format to you, which is being available to you, so you all can download that also, right? Any doubts so far? And what she is speaking, and you can look at like this pointer also. So there you can see what she is speaking in English. Now, if you want to exit the video, you need to click the exit video. Right? Once you exit the video, it will take you back to the same place, right? And then, do you see this pencil button? Can you all see this pencil button?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you click on this, it will tell you how many questions you can practice, right? So here you can choose. Like you want to practice 5 questions, 10 questions, 15, 25, 50, or any specific question. Let's say 5 questions. How you want to select those 5 questions? From adaptive learning way, all questions, from all questions randomly, or the latest question, new question, last seen question, trouble question, missed last time, which way you want to go. Let's say if we selected adaptive, then if you hit the begin session, it will show you the multiple choice question like this, right? And then if you select the answer based on your current understanding, and then if you hit the submit button, so it will tell you whether the answer you selected is correct or incorrect, which one is the correct answer, and why, the explanation over here, why that answer is correct. And most important thing is it will show you, like in the first time, how many people have given the right answer. And then here it will give you the link of the pre-recorded video of the US professor who is explaining this concept, right? And then the relevant term in the book also. So if you see in your book, so this 1111.11 is the topic number in which this concept has been explained. So if you click on this, it will show you exactly what is being written in your books about this topic. Right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Guys, any doubt?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, man.
Sir, like if I have a doubt in this, so how can I connect? So that's why what I want to know.
Yeah, for example, let's say this is the question and you have hit the wrong answer, right? And then through the green button, it will show you which one is the right answer. First, you get to know what is the right answer. Second is here is complete explanation given to you. Why this answer is wrong and why this green button answer is right. And then if you want to understand more about it, right, then here it has been given a link to the pre-recorded video lecture of the US professor. If you go and click this link, it will take you to the US professor video, which we have seen earlier, right? So that you can watch the video to build your understanding directly from the US professor. And if you really quickly wants to read through, here is the reference of the book. So if you just click over here, it will open the respective page of the book with the respective section. So you can just read it here, and it is exactly the same which is in your book, right? And then after, if you have doubts, so you're more than welcome to discuss in the next class, right, Mayank?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and then if you click on the next question, it will take you to the next question. And then once you respond, you will see like same stuff. So we selected like 5 questions. So it's again same, like it's incorrect, which we have selected. The green one is correct. And then it will show you like why this is correct, right? And then again, all the relevant terms and the reference of the book. And then if we go here to next question. Luckily, this one is correct. So again, whether you are hitting the right answer or wrong answer, the explanation will be there so that you understand what you have hit is the right answer. The logic which you have given a thought is same or it's different reason, right? So you should know the reason why the right answer is right and why the wrong answer is wrong. Let's do the last one really quick. Right. So once you submit all this question, it will show you the result as well. So you got like total time you have taken 3 minutes 51 seconds to attempt the 5 question. Average time was 46 seconds for each question, and you scored 20. That is 1 out of 5. Right here, you will see like this kind of report card as well. So what all question you have answered correctly, and what all question you have not answered correctly. So here you can review as well on those questions just by clicking over here. It will take you to that, and then if you return to result, it will take you back to the result. So now if you see, based on all those questions which you have hit incorrect, it will give you the link of recorded video lectures which you can watch to build your understanding in the area where you are doing the mistakes. And then it will give you the reference of the book as well, the respective topic of the books. So here you can read the respective topic of the book from which you have given a wrong answers. Right? Make sense? Yes, no? Okay. So now if you see over here, the total question, multiple choice question you have from individual taxation is 677, and out of which 5 you have already attempted. So your ready score as of now is 3%. So it is like kind of dynamic tool. Each time you do the practice, the score will automatically change based on the practice you have performed and the response you have given, so that it will give you a real time status to you how exactly you are being ready for it, ready for the exam. Now here is the study style. So as of now we have chosen linear way, right? And if you click over here, then you can choose the ASAP as well. So you can switch to ASAP study technology, and then if you can save it, it will take you to the ASAP technology. In the ASAP technology, if you see, you need to click here on the take the practice, return to assessment. Yeah. So here it will take you to the assessment quiz. So here you have 150 multiple choice question to practice. So those 150 multiple choice question would be coming in a bucket of 30 each. So you'll be having a 5 assessment of 30 multiple choice question each, and those 150 question would be coming from all over the individual taxation exam, right? And once you respond to all those 150 question, then the system at the background run all the algorithm and make a very hyper personalized study plan for your individual need based on the responses you have performed, right? It will identify the area of your strength. It will also identify the area of weakness. And then to those weakness area, what all video lectures you need to watch, what all specific, you can say, topic in the book you need to read, and what all multiple choice question you need to practice, it will customize completely based on your individual need, right? So it will save more than 70% of the study time of the individual who are studying through the ASAP technology, right? Any doubt on the software side so far? Or shall I take you through the quiz? Or maybe you can try at your own. So this way, like the quiz. Yeah, Shelly?
I'm not able to log in. So, like
What-
my
what-
activation has failed. I was not able to log in the software.
What is the problem? So have
It
you
says
got
you
like,
need-
have you got the access from email from Surgeon?
Yeah, I got an email
Hmm.
to activate. So when I am activating it, it says a new email has to be sent. The login has expired.
So have you received any new email from
No,
Surgeon?
no, I haven't.
Yeah, no worries. Like I'll maybe like after the class we can connect. I'll take you to the like AnyDesk or Zoom. I'll see what's the problem is.
Perfect, perfect.
So this is this kind of, you can say, assessment will start for the 30 multiple choice question. In addition to that, there are so many good tools here. If you see this button, like if you click on this button and if you click on this textbook, So you'll get the PDF book, right? The printed book which you have received, the same book you can download in the PDF format as well. So that will be ready reference ebook for you, right? So you don't need to, all the time look at the hard copy of the book. So it's like as and when, wherever you are, you can just download the book and study the respective section of the book, right? And this book in the system will automatically update as and when there is a change in the tax laws, right? So Surgeon backend team do all the updation in the book as well as in the software. Second thing is IRS publication. So here you can see all the IRS publication forms which we are discussing, right? All the instructions, how to fill those forms from the IRS directly, and all the publication of the IRS. So these also you can download. These all are completely free, available to each one of us in the IRS publication, right? And then for any specific definition you want to know, you can click on the glossary, and there you can check out the respective. For example, if you want to understand accountable plan, so you just click on this button. If you want to understand what alimony is, so you just need to click on this button and it will give you the explanation according to the tax norms, right? And then here is about your progress report. If you want to check how much you have done, so you'll see like in the first chapter we have done 5 questions, out of which 1 was right and 4 were incorrect, and this much time we have invested. So it will give you like anytime real report card as well. And this will show you like how many days are left for your exam, what practice you have done, how many hours you have invested. And then if you see the video reports, that means how many videos you have watched so far. It's only one which we just touch base, right? And then this one is the notification. So all the updates will come through the notification here, right? And if you need any help from the surgeon side, so then this is the email ID. So maybe Shelly, I'm dropping this email ID on chat box, so you can drop an email to them. And you guys also can save this email ID if you have any problem or any challenge in your software. So you can write to this email ID, right? And then this is nothing. So this is about your profile, so which you might have created. And this is your account settings would be there. So this is all about, surgeon learning management software. And it's very user friendly. Once you go through one by one into the respective section, you'll feel it very comfortable to use it, right? So any doubt on surgeon software before we jump into the new things?
So I have a doubt, sir, again, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, like if I have a doubt and I'm not able to like get that from that software or the pre-recorded, so is there any option available that I can connect to the online faculty and clear my doubts?
Yes. So first, like you can reach out to me, right? And
Yes.
that's the reason we have created this a small WhatsApp group. So you can also make study partner within the group, or like you all as a team can study together. And then if then in addition to that, here if you see in this, so here is the content specific, this editorial@surgeon.com. So whenever you have doubt relating to any content part, so you can write to this email and you can connect with them directly also.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.